Hey everyone! Today's video is about when Bakugou used to bully you, and now he regrets it. Shall we find out why? I guess so. So, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's go and find out. Your quirk is so useless. How can you even fight with it? Any quirk can be strong. Baga slams his hand down on the desk next to you and sets off an explosion. You shield your face with your arms, but you can still feel the heat from the blast. This is how it always is. If he's not picking on Midoriya, he's picking on you. And today he cornered you after school. You uncover your face and your breath catches in your throat. The top of this desk had been stained with a permanent black mark, and you dared yourself to look up at Bako. His glare alone nearly made you jump in your seat, but he stayed strong. Deep down, you knew he was just insecure about himself. And one day, after you had trained yourself enough, you were going to slap some sense into him. But not today. Stop saying that bullshit. You know he'll never be a pro hero. So just give up now. He shouted, and he stayed quiet. He began to walk away, when suddenly he just blurted out, "You're wrong." Oh God, why can't I just keep my mouth shut? Stupid, stupid, stupid. As you were inwardly punching yourself, he turned around, slowly, immersing, glint in his very red eyes. What the hell did you say? Well, you had already said it. Might as well get through it. I said you're wrong, bitch. Baga's eyes widened with rage, and he made an instant beeline for the classroom door. He sprinted outside and ran all the way home. But you were glad you said what you did. It felt like, just for a moment, a weight had been left out from your shoulders. When you got home, you were breathless from running so hard. You didn't even notice the letter on the kitchen. That was from UA High. Baga never knew that you had taken the test to get into UA High. He only knew that Midoriya was trying to get into the legendary school. He rarely passed the practical exam because you were up against giant robots. Luckily, you were able to steal other people's robot kills, and you aced the written exam. Despite your good luck up to this point, it all came to a halt on the first day of school when he discovered that you were in Class 1A with Bako. He was sitting with his feet up on his desk like he owned the place, less like in middle school. His eyes met yours and he frowned. He knew what was coming next: insults, yelling, and intimidation. You steeled yourself for it, but Bako just stared at you and did not move an inch. You quickly took a seat as far away from him as possible and kept your head down. The one person you completely hated was in your school, in your class, and you were supposed to act like everything was alright? Damn it. You muttered under your wrath. You tried to get through the rest of the day, relishing in the short freedom that lunchtime gave you. Eraser hat had given your class a difficult test, but luckily, you only scored low on the bull test. You thanked the stars that everything else on the test was pretty easy, but you were tired now, and all you wanted to do was eat. But a certain spiky haired blonde plugged her way out of the classroom. You stared at him. This was UA now, and Bago was not the top dog anymore. What do you want? You asked him, crossing your arms over your chest. Bago looked down and shoved his hands into his pockets. I want to call a truce. All that shit in the middle school. Let's just forget about it. You couldn't believe what you were hearing. You almost laughed out loud. Go to hell. He decided to say, and don't talk to me anymore. I don't want to hear you. Hey, I'm trying to apologize here. Bakugou, get out of my way, now. Never knew you were capable of being so deadly serious, but here you were, proving yourself wrong. Bak opened his mouth like he was going to say something, but then he closed it. He stepped out of the way and you brushed past him. This was going to be a really long year. The sports festival came and went. He made it to the arena battle until Tokiyami beat you. It was a great match, and you still had not spoken to Bago yet, but you felt his eyes on you when you would sit down with your classmates, like he was sizing you up as a competitor. After the festival came the training camp. You were extremely excited to go because any chance you had to improve your quirk, you took it. After a grueling day of walking to the camp, though you were wondering if it was worth it, I can't wait to sleep, Kirishima said loudly, and you couldn't agree more. When it was time to sleep, you practically jumped into your bed and fell into a deep sleep. The next day, you and your classmates had to wake up at the lovely hour of 5:30 a.m. for quirk training. You tried to expand on your quirk's abilities and maybe make your radius of effect bigger. You had heard from all the thoughts you heard throughout the day, and by the time it was dinner, you had a full migraine. This sucks. This is like a crash course in quirk training. You complained to Urako, smiled at you. It's good though, isn't it? Really gets your blood pumping. She responded excitedly before taking a generous spoonful of rice and slapping it onto her plate. You did the same and sighed. I wish I had your energy. He told her. After dinner, the teachers arranged for Class 1A and 1B to do a test of courage in the forest. 1B would be the one scaring, and you would try and evade them. It honestly sounded fun until you were paired up with Todoroki and Bago. The three of you ventured off into the forest in silence, partly because you were a little scared of Class 1B, and also because none of you were especially talkative. Then Todoroki spoke. I know it's not my place, but is there something between you two? You always seem tense around each other. You frowned when you were in middle school. That's kind of it. Yeah. Well, I got it. The way he said it annoyed you, though. He almost sounded sad. What nerve? You should be the one feeling sad. He was your boy. Alright then. Let's just focus on the task at hand. Tsurugi said, a pensive look on his face. But it might help things if you two talk to each other. I know that talking to someone can be a really great thing. You sighed, thinking about that for a second. Baga was unnaturally quiet too, and you wondered if he was seriously thinking about what Todoroki said. Before any of you could speak, though, Hanunki from 1B popped out of the ground like a zombie and made all three of you freeze in your tracks. Oh, you exclaimed, and he laughed hysterically at your reactions. Damn, that white-haired chit wasn't even that scary. Baga yelled while you three were walking away, farther into the forest. It was just surprising, I guess. You replied, and Baga turned his head towards you. His eyes were dark in the dim light, but you could tell that they were wide with surprise. You had just talked to him. Yeah, and annoying, he said. You couldn't help but smile a little at his comment, but you noticed Taruki had stopped walking. Taruki, what's wrong? Do you smell smoke? Like there's a fire? You and Baga both looked up and saw blue flames rising high into the sky, embers flying everywhere, and setting other trees' leaves on fire. What the hell is that? What's going on? Baga questioned, and you bit down your bottom lip. This felt like what had happened at the USJ. Could it be villains? I don't know. Are they villains? Maybe. Let's find out in the part two, in the second part. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye!